Now, Alex, I know before on this show we've done snack food copy.
Have we?
But now I have an actual snack food I'd just like to discuss.
Have you?
I have the Kyoto burrito.
Excuse me?
From Sweet Earth Natural Foods. This is a frozen burrito you put in the microwave, right?
Okay.
And it's the Kyoto burrito. It is a Japanese-style blend of adzuki beans, edamame, baby bok choy, spinach, and ginger.
Okay.
It's like a Japanese party in your mouth. And everyone's invited. I haven't eaten it yet, but your thoughts?
Yeah, I'll try one.
Okay.
Send it over.
It's frozen.
I'll put it in that little tube they have at the bank and just shoot it into my room.
Oh, that thing was great. When are they going to bring those back?
I think they still use them.
It's pretty much gone.
No, I see them in Pittsburgh every time I go home.
Oh, Pittsburgh, sure. Well, here on the West Coast, we've moved beyond it.
Oh, excuse me.
We've realized it was a failure and moved beyond it.
Excuse me, Kyoto burrito. Sounds like a shitty pro wrestler.
Hold on, there was also shiitake mushrooms in this. And carrot.
Oh. Well, now I'm on board. Wait, carrot? I'm off board.
What? You don't like carrots?
I like steamed carrots.
Oh, I don't. I prefer non-steamed carrots.
You're fucked up.
Well, I guess opposites attract, right? You
Although
and me.
I do like snacking on baby carrots.
Uh-huh.
That shit's great.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
It's like, I don't want to commit to a full carrot, but I'll take this.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm also the same with cherry tomatoes. Like, I'll eat cherry tomatoes, but I'm not going to really, gnaw into a huge tomato.
No, ew, gross.
No, who would do that?
George Costanza.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yes.
He eats his Snickers with a knife and fork? Well, anyway, I thought I'd just keep you up on the latest sort of bastardization of Japanese food we have over here.
And you're keeping me up in general.
Did you have a good sleep?
Yes, I did, actually.
Okay.
I slept for a good amount of time.
Yeah, how many hours, give or take?
About 6 or 7.
Oh, wow, that is good.
Yeah, it was my employee's birthday last night, so we went out until dumb o'clock.
This sounds like just the kind of scintillating conversation we usually have on No More Whoppers.
Yes.
Tell me more.
Oh, yes.
Now I gotta put this burrito back, sorry.
No, wait!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of No More Whoppers. Thanks as always for joining us. My name is Ray Barnholt, CompUSA Shoppers Club member. And with me as always, rhymes with shallots aioli, Alex Fraioli.
I'm delicious!
Yes. Now, of course, I remind you, we are No More Whoppers, not to be confused with...
Yeah, we got Whoppers here.
Oh, that's right. That was our old show.
Yes, indeed.
We ran out of them.
Alex, how's things?
Oh my god, hectic.
You know, if everything goes according to plan, we will release this episode on Christmas Day.
Whoa, that's right.
Here in the American states.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah. Now tell us, does Japan celebrate Christmas?
They don't define celebrate.
Yeah, good point.
Because it's not a national holiday. Like, I've had to go to work on Christmas Day the majority of the time.
It's more of just an acknowledgement, like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah. But this year it worked out ideally, because the 23rd is the Emperor's birthday. That's a national holiday.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody has that off, and that happened to be Friday. Christmas Eve Saturday, and then Christmas Sunday. So
and what did you get the Emperor?
Oh, a Amazon gift card.
I see. And what are you getting him for Christmas?
Oh, GameStop gift card.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Don't spend it all in one place.
He can't. He literally can't.
No, yeah, no. Yeah. Well, he could use one of those websites where you redeem your gift cards for cash.
What?
But then they take a bit off of it because of a service fee or whatever. It's sort of like how...
Cardsforcash.com?
Yeah. It's like how Coinstar works in a way.
Oh, I love Coinstar, though.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the same concept.
I used Coinstar in high school all the time.
Yeah, you got a lot of loose change in high school? I mean...
Yes.
You going down to the malt shop? Laying down a $5 for a malt for you and your gal?
Yes. My best gal.
Back in the roaring 90s?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, yeah, so, I mean, I guess technically this would make it a Santa Sunday here on No More Whoppers.
That's true. Santa Sundays.
That was me putting a button on it.
God damn it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If anyone's listening, you're free to remix that. So yeah, I mean, Alex, usually you've been going back home for Christmas, but not this year because you already did that.
Not this year. My fiance cannot get the time off work, so we're just kind of sticking around Japan.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. Yeah, I won't be going home either. But for Thanksgiving, my mother visited here because
that's
I moved
nice.
into the nice house, and so she got to see the house and stay here
Fun.
for a few days, and yeah. We didn't really have any plans for her, so it was very boring, but she appreciated it nonetheless.
Well,
Gets
that's
to
nice.
see the kids. And now I think as a consequence, she addresses all of her emails to me by including my girlfriend's name.
Aw.
That seemed to be the catalyst to finally do that.
Dear Ray and Rayette.
Okay, that's my daughter. Please don't.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Not Rayina?
All right, moving on. We do have a few video games to talk about. I mean, it has been another month plus. Although No More Whoppers is not a video game show, video games are part of our lives as huge, stupid nerds. So we have to talk about at least one of them.
Yes. Well, I'm going to talk about 2 or 3 of them.
Oh, okay. Wait, what's the third one?
I don't know. Super Mario Run.
Oh, okay. There was only 2 we discussed beforehand.
I knew there was something.
Okay, right, all right. Well, spoilers. We're going to talk about Mario. All right.
What?
But what you just said. I mean.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. Let's start with the bigger one. How about that first? Okay.
Choke on it, you fucking assholes.
The one that we've played. That's the bigger one, right?
Okay, folks. We played
the new version of a game called
Final Fantasy, is it 6?
No,
Yes.
it's 15.
It's 15.
15.
It's a game.
Yeah, it is. We've talked about it before when I played the demo, and I was trying to find a clip, or rather, I misunderstood. I thought at some point you had said, or I had said to you that you wouldn't like it, and so I was trying to find that clip, but I guess I never actually said that about Final Fantasy 15, so my bit was shattered, but nevertheless, I got that instead.
Final Fantasy, is it 6?
No,
15.
It's 15.
It is 15. Anyway, my point being is that you ended up liking it.
Well,
No,
let's
not
get
hating
hasty. Certainly not hating it. I had the opportunity to play it. My good friend Matt, former stand-in co-host, let me remote play his PS4 while he was watching a hockey game. So I farted around on 15 for about an hour. I decided I don't hate this, and I bought it.
All right.
However, I'm now in the middle of chapter, I think, 8 or 9, and the cracks are kind of starting to show.
Sure, yeah. This one starts to crack.
Yeah.
You haven't even finished it yet?
No.
How many hours are you in?
30-something.
Okay.
I take a lot of time. You know my play style. I don't move on until I finish every possible side thing.
I understand.
Right? Lazy bastard.
But, after you finish it, there'll be more side things.
And I'll do them then.
All right.
Thanks.
I'm saying you can get it all out of the way afterward.
But there's shit. Oh, God. The narrative is broken. I warp from one location to another with no explanation and no cutscene. I just did that, I think, in chapter 8. Like, you're supposed to. This is not a spoiler, folks. You're supposed to clear monsters out of like a power plant.
Yeah.
And
yeah, and that's like 5 minutes, and then it's like what?
So you go back to the city where the power plant is.
Yeah, and why? No one knows.
And you walk to the power plant. Yeah, first of all, I don't know why I'm doing this. And there's no cutscene. No one says anything.
No.
You just immediately warp to the other
Yes.
side of the fence in a hazmat suit. And
Yes.
like I swiveled the camera back around to look at the characters behind me as if to say, "Little help?
No.
Could you fill me in on any of this?
No, afraid not.
That would be great."
And like I said, it's a 5-minute mission. You'll be there.
Well, okay. I think that's where I am right now.
Yeah.
I also wish, like, have you played that like pinball / arcade game in the diners?
Yes, once.
Because, I tried playing that. It doesn't really tell you what or why or anything.
No, I think maybe
Like-
the natural assumption is that you're supposed to have played it on the mobile first.
Well, I sure as fuck didn't. Like,
No.
it started up, and I'm mashing buttons, and I hear bleep, bloop, bleep, and then on the screen, it says second wave, and I shout at the TV, "Of what?" Because I have no idea what the fuck is happening.
I think most things in Final Fantasy 15 are explained by you should have did this first. You should have done this before.
Oh, see, that is shit, though.
You
That's
should have
not
done this before
good.
even playing the game. Should have watched this movie. Should have read this. Should have done that. Should have watched this trailer.
No, if all your supplemental bullshit is necessary to understand what's going on, then it's bad.
Well, it does explain why they hyped it so much, because they had to explain enough to get people hyped enough.
It's just I hate where this is going. We're like,
Imagine playing it like 10 years from now without all the hype and just being like, what happened?
oh my god, yeah.
What? But, fun to do those quests, eh?
Yes. Yeah, I feel like centuries from now, aliens or future humans are going to unearth like a copy of Kingsglaive and be like, "We got it. We get FF15 now. It makes sense now."
Yes.
We watch
Been
this
encased
thing.
in amber this whole time.
Yes.
Does anybody got a Blu-ray player? Just HD DVD. Fuck.
I have not. I've seen clips of Kingsglaive, but I agree with Chris Antista's assessment of it. Every scene of it looks like an episode of bad lip reading because the characters have that uncanny valley thing going on, where like their movements are weird, and even no matter how well the dialogue syncs up with their lips, it still looks unnatural. It's just I don't like it at all. It's like Squares is the only company that still does like shitty realistic CG. Every other company does stylized, which you should do.
Right,
I don't like looking at that. It's like, did you ever see Beowulf with Angelina Jolie and what's his name?
I know of it.
It's like that. It was like the first quote unquote realistic CG movie, and it was just weird.
Well, what about Final Fantasy Spirits Within?
That was kind of, I guess. I don't know. I still remember that. Like, it still kind of looked like FF8 cutscene CG.
The
To me.
graphics have. I watched it, a couple of years ago, I think, for Retronauts or whatever, and it's like, wow, we're to the point where you could probably just do this on an Xbox 360 by now. Yeah, it's like you only should watch Kingsglaive if someone is watching it before the game. They should do so if they just want to know, like, really the names of a couple characters and what they might actually be doing as far as their motivations, because the game is not great at really expounding on much of that.
No.
There's a lot of characters where you're just like, who the fuck? What?
Yeah.
Why now? Who?
And I know Square's been doing this pretty much since the beginning, but
Well,
it's now got,
every game has its side characters and stuff.
But I mean, like, Square's been doing this since the beginning. They've been giving ridiculous batshit fantasy names, but it feels like 15 is like when it hit critical mass for me.
Oh, like what do you mean?
What's
What's a fantasy name?
what's Noctis's full name?
Noctis Lucis Kylum.
Yeah, fuck that. What's Prompto's last name?
What was it? Argentum?
Yeah, fuck that.
All right.
What kingdom are they from?
It's a cartoon. It's a fantasy land.
What kingdom are they from? Insomnia.
No, that's a city.
What's the kingdom then? Oh,
Well,
it's Niflheim? Or is that the evil one?
That's
I
the
don't
evil
even know
one.
because
That's
I
the
don't give
evil
a
one.
shit. I don't give a fucking shit about these characters. It's grade A bullshit.
Lucis.
No, I take that back.
Okay, well,
take that back. I like hanging out with the characters. I like their personalities. The overarching story and everything else, I could not give less of a shit about.
Yeah.
I just want to road trip with my bros and look at this excellently rendered fried fish that Ignis made. What's Ignis's full name, by the way? I'm pretty sure it's bullshit. Like, I get that you have to make fantasy names, but these, like, they all sound like too Latin-based. It doesn't feel like someone made fantasy names. It feels like someone just picked up a Latin dictionary and just started putting random words together. Like, that's lazy.
That's Japan.
I know. I repeat, that's lazy.
God, I don't know. Anything I say will just sound like a defense, but, like, this is what they got because the game took 10 years to make, and it probably wasn't even being made when it should have been. Like, they were probably just making shit up as they went along for years and years.
Yes.
Until the board finally said, no, fuck you, we're getting a new guy in. You have to finish this. We're calling it Final Fantasy 15 now. You're going to fucking flip all this shit all over. You're going to finish it, by God. And they did finish it. Mostly. But at the expense of, like, the back half of the game.
Finishes in quotes, yes.
Yeah. In much the same way that, other buggy AAA games are, quote-unquote, finished and shipped out, but then you download the giant patch on day one, and that'll fix the base things, I guess. But who knows? I mean, it is a fascinating story of how that was made. I'm not saying great, but it's just like, Jesus Christ, you... we worked on it for 10 years, didn't get a shit done, had to have a guy basically reinvent the entire development team and basically say, fuck all your egos, we have to finish this, and by God, they did.
Great.
But it sounded like you had fun.
Oh,
Great.
God. No. Hang on, let me give you a list of the things that I do like about the game.
Nothing right now, Mr. Herman.
No, that's not true. There are things about the game I do like. I like pro trip and camping and cooking, and sometimes I like the battle system. But then sometimes, like, you just get crushed by an enemy that's 20 levels weaker than you. It's like, how did that happen? That should not happen.
Really?
I also get kind of confused / frustrated at the battle prompts. Like,
you mean the blocking?
Yeah, when I ask you to
parrying?
block with square and then parry with the circle, I'll see the prompt on the screen. I'll press the button 10 fucking times and nothing happens. What am I doing wrong?
I don't know, because I wasn't there with you.
Well, imagine this. There's a prompt on the screen. No, there's a prompt on the screen. I'm hammering on the fucking button. Sometimes I hold the button. The prompt then...
You have to hold it.
The prompt then disappears from the screen, but nothing has happened.
Yeah, well, you press and hold it. That's what's happened.
So why couldn't the game fucking tell me that? Why does the prompt look like somebody mashing the square button?
Does it? No, I think it just does the one press.
Really?
Because there's another prompt that is the mash prompt.
Oh, that's when you mash circle when something's at your throat.
Yeah.
Great.
Which probably happened a lot to you.
See, I know. I had the same problem with the warp strike thing at the beginning of the game. It doesn't tell you that you have to hold triangle. It just says press triangle. And that, like, if you're trying to, if you're going to a warp point to, like, escape.
I think you're confused. I think you. Oh boy, you're really screwed up.
How did I screw up?
No, you are screwed up.
Why?
Well, I think you do just tap the triangle to do the warp strike.
No. Okay, no. Let me finish. Not warp strike, but like warp to a warp point to get out out of the melee, which I was in the middle of saying until you interrupted me.
No, you weren't in the middle.
Yes,
you said the wrong thing.
No, and then I corrected myself. Go back and fucking listen to it. I'm sorry, if you're going to a warp point, you have to hold triangle to get to a warp point, and the game doesn't tell you that, and it's very frustrating when you're trying to do that in the middle of a battle and you're not doing it.
Yeah, but some stuff is dependent on where the camera's pointed and what you can see in the camera's view.
No, I know that, but it's like I can do it now. I'm used to it now, but at the beginning, I would try to get to a warp point, and I'm hammering on triangle, and nothing's fucking happening, and it's.
But then you learn you're supposed to hold it, and now it's fine.
Yeah, but
right?
I shouldn't learn that 5 hours in. It should be told to me at the beginning of the fucking game during the goddamn tutorial.
I kind of was. Maybe you didn't pay enough attention
I
to the
did.
tutorial.
It didn't say hold.
Well, considering how mad you are about it, I'm not so sure you did.
Great. All right, moving on. Can you just, cut the past 5 minutes?
I don't know. It was gold to me. You're probably not going to enjoy the back half.
Oh, I doubt it.
Because it doesn't... There's at least no open world stuff anymore.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
And in fact, it gets kind of depressing. So...
Wait, no. Okay, that's a logical fallacy. It can only depress me if I give a shit about the story.
I'm saying the story gets depressing.
I know, but I don't care about...
Shift the tone.
I don't care about...
I'm not saying that you will be depressed. I am saying the writers made it more depressing. That was the intention of their tone.
I think those...
I don't care whether you feel depressed or not.
I think those are just...
I am explaining how the plot moves along. Are you clear?
I think those are just two halves of the same thing, like objective and subjective.
Well, they are not. I'm sorry. They're not.
Yeah, they are.
I'm trying to explain to you two different things.
Okay, so if if a movie is scary,
I don't like Italians.
I've taught this as an English lesson to students all the time. A movie is scary, but the viewer is scared. In the same way, a story is depressing, and the viewer is depressed. So, I don't think it's going to happen for me because I just don't care about the story.
Yeah, and I never used the word depressed.
No, you said depressing, which describes it's the same thing, but it's objective instead of subjective.
You're objectively nuts.
Hey, yep.
And I don't know why you have to... I don't know why you're such a fucking challenge to explain logic to me all the time.
I'm not. It's just I feel like you're not listening to me. It's like I start talking about something, you already decide how you're going to respond, and then you don't hear what I say for the past 30 seconds when I address the exact thing that you were about to bring up.
Well, you usually interject with no.
Yes,
No,
yes.
you meant
I have to Donald Trump that shit. No.
Actually, you don't have to.
Wrong.
And neither does he.
Tremendous.
So maybe take a lesson from the rest of decent society. And not treat me like a fucking child.
Goo goo gaga.
Can we try that maybe?
It's going to be a process. I'll give it a try.
So that's Final Fantasy 15, 10 out of 10. Run out and buy it. We loved it, and so will you.
It's a 15 out of 15.
You know who really, you know what this game really shares a bed with, though? Is
shit. Oh, no. That's
Metal Gear Solid 5.
I say Metal Gear is better than this.
But Metal Gear has almost the same issue.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
At least with the progression.
Yeah, in the same way. Like, the story, it's like everything starts out pretty strong, and then it just kind of bottlenecks, and you're like,
yeah.
what?
And then you start out with this open world, and then it's just like, well, things move fairly linearly, and then the story is, well, it was pretty much unfinished in Metal Gear. And then, well, bye.
I wonder...
At least we got our big revelation out of the way.
I wonder if that's like a Japanese problem where, like, they try to do an open world and they make half a game with an open world and they're like, oh, I'm exhausted. All right, time to do the real game. And then they start bottlenecking everything.
Well, yes and no. I think it's just different circumstances. Like Metal Gear had, Kojima getting kicked out. Excuse me. Wow, I turned into someone else for a second.
Oh, no.
And Final Fantasy 15 was just, being made, quote unquote, for 10 years. So, I mean, they were giving themselves deadlines and had to finish it, because otherwise, they're just wasting money. So I think that, but yes, otherwise, I do think the Japanese developers struggle a bit with open worlds.
Yeah.
Which was sort of the same thing with, like, No More Heroes. Like, No More Heroes was kind of an open world, but there wasn't a whole lot of fun shit to do. So in No More Heroes 2, they just made a map screen for you to jump around, and then the shit for you to do was all 8-bit style minigames.
Oh, fun.
So, yeah, and it was a better game, pretty much because of that. But what's crazy now is that they announced Dynasty Warriors 9.
What?
And they said it's going to be an open world game. And I don't believe them for a second.
No.
In fact, they even touted that they're going to have like a realistically scaled to China.
Oh, what?
To run around in. Yeah, I don't think that's really going to happen.
How is that even remotely possible?
Here's what I'm thinking. First of all, they tried to qualify it by saying, well, ancient China, there's a lot more mountains around and stuff, so that'll be it. I think there's just going to be a bunch of shitty, steep hills and like little tiny paths that will zone you in and out of places, and it won't really seem like an open world as we would define it as Americans. But yeah, I mean, good luck to them, I guess. I would love to see how shitty that turns out. They didn't even really have a lot of wheeled vehicles back then in ancient China. I don't think that'd be really fun to do. But again, we wish him well, so we do all koeis.
After it comes out, you and I should organize the Dynasty Warriors 9 reality tour.
Yeah.
And just, take people through China. No wheels.
Oh, that reminds me of something else completely unrelated to anything we're talking about.
All right.
I found some related videos I saw on YouTube of these guys who live in China, the American and English guy. They live in China, and they do a podcast, except their podcast is them riding motorcycles around and talking to each other through their helmets.
What?
And their podcast is on, what's it like to live in China, blah, 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 that kind of shit.
Please tell me that they are, talking via Bluetooth or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Not just them shouting at each other over the sound of the... Yeah.
Really hard to do drops on a motorcycle, let me tell you.
Watch out for snakes!
Yeah. I was just like, that is so weird. I mean,
I guess
weird. It gives you something to do when you're just riding around your town or whatever. But yeah, it was very bizarre.
Maybe we should do that.
I mean, yeah, it is different, that's for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Can you ride a motorcycle?
No.
Do you have a license? No? Okay.
I could ride a motorcycle, but I can't land a motorcycle.
Mayday.
I'm going in?
Yeah, that was weird.
I do want to get a scooter, though, like a little Vespa. That would be nice.
Oh, sure, that could be cute.
Because as it is, I have to bike to work every day. And it's not a long ride. I would just rather take a scooter.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Or one of those, how about a hoverboard?
How about a hydrofoil?
Would that work?
How about a mule?
Is there a lot of water where you are?
There's a river.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay.
If I follow the river next to my apartment, it takes me like 3 or 4 blocks closer to where I need to be.
Bye, honey. I'm off Toobin to work. All right. Well, good luck with that.
I love Toobin.
Hopefully the bar will get you some extra money and you can afford one of those things and
yeah,
jet along the country. There goes Alex on.
Hi, everybody.
Gee. Well, yeah, open world games are a bit of a challenge for Japanese developers, I think. But I'm glad they're doing it. They're finally catching up. At least that. Now they can finally get somewhere in another 6 years when they finally do catch up to today's open world games. And, yeah.
Great.
I don't know. I liked Final Fantasy enough. I thought the battles were fun. I thought the open world stuff was fun. As I think I originally said, I think it is interesting to do that sort of road trip mechanic in a game. To make,
yes.
Actually going down the highway, seeing the sights, and going to camping and shit. It's obviously a bit truncated. Truncated. It's a bit shortened.
Yes.
That was my Porky Pig impression. And, not very realistic because, as we established...
It's a cartoon. It's a fantasy land.
But,
yes.
I would hope it inspires, some people to make games with something cool like that again.
I like putting the car on auto drive and then just going in the kitchen and making a sandwich.
Yeah. Well, have you heard about the airship mod you can get for the car?
No.
Oh. Well, you have to do it after you finish the story anyway, but if you do that, it has infinite gas.
Oh, nice.
So another incentive for you to clear out some of those side quests after you finish the story.
Okay, so once they get infinite gas, it's like every other fucking car and every other RPG.
Yeah, well, and video game in general.
Awesome. Well, no, I mean, some games do require you to fill up on gas. But not a lot of them.
Like Final Fantasy 15.
They're 15.
And,
Final Fantasy 15.
Yep. Oh, can't forget Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, and the new FF.
Oh, yeah. Well, Final Fantasy-wise, I guess we can look forward next to the remaster of 12.
Yeah, I guess they can't fuck that up, but I probably just jinxed it.
Well, who knows, I guess, huh? Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's based on the game they already redid. I mean, it's based on the international version.
Oh, the Zodiac Job version?
Yeah.
No way.
Well, yeah, that became the new standard for FF12, so they just, they based it on that.
That'll be nice. But
Yeah.
you can choose between that and the standard game, right?
In the remaster, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They play very differently.
I'd imagine not, but who knows?
Really?
I think just because people preferred the new system.
I'm sure they did, but a lot of people also prefer the old system. I think they would give you the option.
It seems, I don't know, it would be weird if they gave you the option. Then it's almost like two different games.
Yes, exactly. But
Okay.
some people prefer the one, some people prefer the other, because in like the Zodiac Job version, you give someone a job class, they're stuck with it the whole game.
Yeah, I know, but look, I'm all for choice. I would hope that you're talking truth here. Maybe it'll be that. I don't know.
I mean, if I buy that, I will play the Zodiac Job version anyway, so I don't mind. I would like it for other players to have the option.
Okay.
But who's your favorite character?
Me?
You're not a character.
Oh. What did you say?
Who's your favorite character?
Yeah, mine. Okay, that's what I meant.
You're not a character.
No,
you have
I
to
said...
I get it.
Yeah, probably... I don't know, hard to go wrong with Balthier.
Balthier's pretty good.
Yeah.
Got that gun?
As far as, like, playable character, I think I had him and Bosch... And I guess I was Vaughn, yeah, just because I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll just stick with him. Whatever, who cares?
All right.
Probably Pinello a couple times.
Oh, Pinello. So they got that bread bowl, they got the soup.
No, that's
good
Panera.
stuff, man. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, you all right? I heard a noise.
No, I'm fine. What? We're
okay.
good.
I heard a ka-thump like you just got murdered.
No, it was my silly desk type thing here.
Oh. Your standing desk?
No, it's a little breakfast in bed desk that I have on the floor that I have the computer on.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, great.
Fine. Why don't we take a break and come back and talk about a good game?
Jeez, time just flies when you're screaming at your best friend. All right, great. Well, then let's go ahead and take a break.
There's a price to pay. The main day is running through my veins. The main day, why won't you look at me? The main day, what else is there?
Folks, we're back. It's our Yuletide edition of No More Whoppers. I'm Ray, that's Alex.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho? Right, okay. So we have another big game to talk about. One that was recently revealed again, but with more stuff about it. And I thought for the occasion I would redo an old classic bit of music. So, Alex, if you don't mind, I'd like to play that right now.
Go for it.
Direct. West.
My first year in Japan, I was fresh out of college. For some reason, I was obsessed with
The new version of a game called
Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest. The new version. The new version called Dragon Quest.
11.
Quest.
It's going to be an RPG, I'm sure.
Okay.
In the Dragon Quest tradition.
All right.
Dragon Quest.
For some reason, I was obsessed with
The new version of a game called
Shut the fuck up and let me finish. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes, that's right. Dragon Quest 11 was...
Please tell me we're going to play that every time we talk about the game.
Probably.
Good. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Thank you. Yes, there was a new thing.
A new thing.
There was an event. There was 3 younger guys I didn't know, plus Yuji Horii on a stage.
Yep. Him and his ward.
Yes.
I think it was from the developer, wasn't he?
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. There's a stage event at the Jump Festa or whatever. You know, where they show all the new Akira Toriyama stuff. So that included Dragon Quest. And, they showed the opening, but also a lot of new gameplay footage.
See, I missed the gameplay footage. I saw the opening, and I'm like, oh, it must be done, because it was hanging on this screen that was like, hey, tune in an hour for the Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 3 footage. I'm like, did I miss it?
Oh, yeah.
I guess I missed it. Maybe they showed the gameplay footage before they showed that trailer, because I tuned in a little bit late.
Yeah. You could have just, scrubbed it back and looked for it.
Well, I can do that now.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I'm shocked you didn't do it before the show.
Sorry.
Okay, well, anyway, you can ride a horse and stuff.
Ooh, horsey.
And the horse plows through enemies. And the 3DS version is still kooky looking. With that 3D on the top and 2D on the bottom. And they've been working hard on that, apparently, and making sure it matches up. Both versions of that. But yeah, otherwise, it's still going to be PS4 and 3DS, and then also on the Switch later.
Oh, Switch! Oh, well, I will probably end up buying all 3.
Sure.
Is that normal?
No, but I guess for a Dragon Quest fan such as yourself, it would be normal.
Right?
Yeah.
Try to support the team.
We going to state. Dragon Quest Varsity.
I'm trying to watch the Dragon Quest Bowl. If this thing doesn't catch on, I might not make it.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what this was, though. The panel thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a Super Bowl of Dragon Quest.
Now, I noticed during this trailer that the main character had Loto's sword from the first 3 games. And I guess it's supposed to be some kind of like a soft reboot thing.
Apparently so. And, the music is basically going back to the original game's overture.
Right, exactly. So, yeah, the Loto trilogy had a specific opening to the overture. And then the Zenithian trilogy had a different opening. And then I think from 8 they changed it, or maybe from 7. I don't remember.
Oh, I thought it was all pretty much the same since 4.
No, the opening to each overture is different. Like the main melody is the same, but the opening is different. It was the same from 4 to 8, and then 9 changed it, and now 11's changing it. Yes, yeah, I'm serious. Go back and listen to them. They all open differently.
I guess I'm gonna have to. They don't all start. No, wait, from 4 on, it's not all.
No. From 4 to 8, it does that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
What was
9 changes in. What?
I'm so lost.
Hang on, I got to pull this up. Hang on.
Oh, man.
But I like the fact that 11 is kind of going back to that original, you know?
Yeah, well, it has been 30 years.
Yes, it has. Hang on, DQ9.
I remember literally nothing of 9 anyway, even though I played it so obsessively, but...
Yeah. All right, hang on, here we go.
Yeah? Okay. Oh, right.
That.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I mean by, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, you sure showed me.
I did, and now here's an ad for Fuller House that I'm closing. Okay.
All right.
But when they say it's coming out next year, I hope it does.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Fun. There's literally nothing else to say about this. It didn't show much.
Yeah, they showed more than last time, so I think, you would have to go back and look at the footage, but they do sort of take their time explaining what's going on screen and things. And
okay,
but,
this is a sword, this is a slime.
Yeah, I think if you played Dragon Quest X, you might feel a bit familiar with how it plays out. At least on the PS4 version.
You know what? I did play that.
Oh, yeah. If I remember correctly, you played it 16 minutes a day?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a podcast called Kiss My Estoltia.
Jesus Christ.
Remember?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Clear as day.
Meowgy! Oh, I miss doing that.
Oh, the old classics. Well, now you can do 11 and 11.
I may, actually.
I'm sure one of us made that joke already.
Well, no,
last
see, like,
time.
the whole reason that I didn't stream DQ10 is because I lacked the hardware to do it.
Yeah.
So I made it a podcast. Like, I had a mic and a mixer. I'm like, I can do a podcast, certainly. But, like, I can stream from the PS4 now, and it's kind of fun. I might just stream it instead.
That's true. You streamed FF15.
I did. Is there a way to, like, export your stream and save it and, like, upload it to YouTube?
Yes.
From the PS4?
No.
Fuck.
You have to use your Twitch account.
But I have a Twitch account.
Yeah, there's settings when you go to the Twitch website. That will, you turn it on and it saves your streams, and then from there you can tell Twitch to export it to YouTube.
But you said I can't do that through the PS4.
No, because, you could use, like, the web browser or whatever, but you can't do it through the native OS.
No, I don't care about changing the settings. I know I can do that anywhere, but, I can't export video from my PS4 stream?
No, because it's streaming, like, to Twitch, but you can't also... Shit. Okay, hold on. I know what you're saying. I'm trying to fucking think of it correctly. I trust me, I do know what you're saying.
So you're saying...
But, if you do, like, a 3-hour stream, it's not going to save it automatically to the hard drive or anything. The PS4 only records you playing stuff for 15 minutes at a time.
I guess I'm not necessarily asking it to be recorded to the PS4 hard drive, but, like, exported or uploaded to Twitch or YouTube from the PS4.
Welcome to our tech support section here on No More Whoppers.
I got a solid green light.
You link it to your Twitch account, right? You've done that already.
Yes,
You've been streaming.
Yes.
But you have to do the extra step of going to the Twitch website and setting on your account that you want to archive your broadcasts, and then use the Twitch website to export it to YouTube.
Okay.
So either way, you cannot make that option through the PS4. You just have to go to the website.
I know that. My question is it possible
Okay.
the video that I am making, like the thing on my screen from my PS4, is it at all in any way possible to get the recording of that stream onto a YouTube?
Yes, but only through Twitch.
That's fine. I don't care how you do it. I just want to know if you can do it. That's my question.
Yeah. Well, that's what that is what I've been trying to tell you.
All right. Round in circles. Thank you. Hello, you're on Regalia Talk.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I got a 2016 Regalia.
Oh, that's another thing they don't really explain to you is that the car was... Excuse me. Well, finger slap. The car was the King's, so
Yeah.
it's a classic car.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, fine. It's a
Yeah.
1967 Imperial Regalia.
Yeah. Now the Empire's the bad guy. Can't call it Imperial.
But that's also a lazy name, Regalia. Like it's already a word. Like you're appropriating another word because it sounds royal.
Okay, but it's just a car name.
No, Steve is a car name.
What about Impala?
That's a horse.
Civic.
That's a horse. and when you do jury duty, you're doing your horse duty.
Miata.
It's a bug.
Touareg.
It's a kind of pineapple.
Golf.
It's a South Pacific hippopotamus.
E-Golf.
It's another word for bird.
Model S.
If the car is literally shaped like an S, duh. This has been Car Origins with Alex.
Fiesta.
It's a party every time you get in there.
Focus.
I'm trying, man.
F-150.
Better than F-Zero. Actually, that's a lie.
It is a lie, yeah. Were we still talking about Dragon Quest?
Oh, yeah, Dragon Quest.
You should stream that.
I should.
Okay.
I would like to. Yeah, when the PS4 version of 11 comes out, I am going to stream it like mad.
Yeah, because you know the Switch won't.
No. Oh, God, no.
Yeah. I do think they won't do the 3DS version in America, or English, rather. Probably because of the PS4 version. Because Nintendo supported the localizations so much and published Dragon Quest before.
Oh, yeah.
That they can't publish the PS4 version, so...
They didn't want to get in bed with the enemy.
Yeah. So Square would probably have to go it alone and, and by then the 3DS will be probably more or less dead here. So...
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't feel the need to want to put that on 3DS by themselves. So they'll probably just stick with PS4 and then Switch.
Oh, yeah, the 3DS that you sent me has arrived, by the way. Thank you very much for that.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask that, yes.
I have not claimed it yet, though, because apparently I did not hear the guy knocking on the door.
Oh.
I don't think... I have a theory, and this has happened to me before. Deliverymen... Like, they see the Gaijin name on the thing, and they don't want to deal with it, so they just don't even knock on the door. They just drop the slip in the door.
Yeah, I would totally think that.
Because I was doing laundry at 1:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
I was standing very close to the entrance of the apartment, did not hear a knock on the door, did not hear a ring, and I got the ticket. And it's like, oh, yeah, the guy tried to deliver at 1:30, but you didn't answer the door. I'm like, motherfucker, I would have heard him. I was standing right there.
Yeah, that's shitty.
So then I have to get on the phone and I have to reschedule delivery. And because it's the end of the year in Japan, it's like, please enter the date you would like to retry delivery, starting with the month and then the date. So I put in 1226 for December 26th. And it's like, sorry, we cannot do that. Please select all right, 1227. Sorry, 1228. Sorry, 1229. So like all the way up through January 4th.
Oh my God! Well,
yeah. Apparently,
enjoy that in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it'll be fun. There'll be a post-Christmas bonus.
But yeah, for the listener, I got the Black Friday deal with that new Nintendo 3DS with the Mario stuff on it.
Yay!
$99. I got 2 of them, one for me, one for Alex, and then Alex
Sweet.
paid me money, and I shipped it to him.
Monies.
Oh yeah, maybe you should have paid me earlier than you would have got it. I'm just kidding. I know
Thanks.
you couldn't pay it. I'm just kidding, buddy. That's okay. Pat on the back.
No, it's cool. I know you're poor.
Well, I'm glad it did at least arrive in Japan safely because I didn't know. I hadn't shipped something to you in a year. So, I don't know.
Well, here's the thing about shipping stuff, well, at least from Japan. I tried to send, maybe it was you, I tried to send somebody a 3DS a few years ago.
Not me.
And they okay.
It was me.
They had this rule that you're not allowed to send lithium-ion batteries through airmail.
Oh, that's right. That bullshit. Yeah.
And I would go into the post office like, "Hi, I want to send this to America," and I write down the contents on the packing slip, and it just says "game."
Yep.
And the guy's like, "Is it hardware?" Yeah. Does it have a lithium-ion battery in it? I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, sorry, can't send it." So I literally just left the post office, walked around the block, and came back in. "Hi, I want to send this."
Same guy?
Is it a game? Yeah. Yeah. Does it have a lithium-ion battery in it? No, it does not. All right.
Was it the same guy?
It was the same guy.
Jesus fucking Christ, this fucking country, I swear to God.
I know.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So a similar thing almost happened a few days ago. We were trying to send my dad a bottle of whiskey for Christmas. Go to the post office like, "Hi, I want to send this whiskey to America."
Does it have a lithium-ion battery?
Yes, several. No, the woman's like, "Okay, do you know the alcohol percentage? Because you're not allowed to send a certain amount."
Fuck me.
I'm like,
1.1.
It's whiskey, so it's probably like 40%.
Oh, Jesus.
And she's like, "Oh, sorry, the limit's 30%. I'm like, "Really?" So, I go home and I look on the Japan Postal Service website, and it's like, you can send alcohol through the mail domestically or internationally up to and including 60%. I'm like, motherfucker.
Oh.
What
you know
the
what
fuck was
happened?
that?
Hold
What?
on. You know what happened?
Huh.
You weren't Japanese.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
See, if you're not Japanese, people are less inclined to help you.
That's true.
So, yeah, you might want to work on that.
Oh, fuck. I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
really.
sorry.
I can't get Japaneser.
I'm as Japanese as they come.
Japaneser Scrooge.
I'm as Japanese as they iku. What?
Oh, no.
I don't know. It's just a word. I'm still learning, I don't know.
Oh, of course. Inu.
That means Eskimo.
Yes.
Wait, that's Inuit. Fuck.
Fuck you!
Oh, you know what I also played recently?
Yeah,
Are we done? Are we done talking about the new version of a game called Dragon Quest?
I mean, I guess so.
I
I
don't have much else to say at this point.
I just think the 3DS version is kooky.
Okay.
Even if it doesn't come out in English, the 3DS version, I'll probably just buy the Japanese version because it's so kooky. So,
I like cookies.
All right, yeah. All right. Anyway, next up.
I finished that Last Guardian, which was very enjoyable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did you play it?
I have it. I have not started it yet. In fact, it was wrapped in my home, and then I came home the other night, and my girlfriend, who had her friends over, had unwrapped it and started playing it.
What? Okay,
I don't really
that's
care. I don't actually really care.
Social
I just thought it
faux
was
pas.
funny. I thought it was funny because if it weren't for them, the friends, she probably wouldn't even bother. Because even though I have a whole room full of games that I have told her she's more than welcome to, she won't touch them. She likes Final Fantasy. I have many Final Fantasy games she could play.
Final
so it's
Fantasy
kind of
1.
Nevertheless, it's really neither here nor there because next week over the holiday break I will start playing it. Anyway,
All right. Well, then why don't we hold off conversation until you finish it?
I mean, yeah, I've seen it. I saw them play it for a little bit. I mean,
okay.
Whatever beginning part. Well, I don't even know what part they were on, but it seemed like the beginning-ish.
Because I quite liked it a lot. It's not a terribly long game.
Yeah.
I didn't think. Well, I guess it's a lot more like Eco than it is Shadow of the Colossus.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a big fan of Eco, but I ended up enjoying this a lot.
Well, it's just like 2-in-1, right?
Kind of, not really.
You got your Eco and a Colossus.
I'll wait for you to finish it, and we'll reconvene in 3 months when we record next episode.
All right, great. You join us for our Easter special.
What's the name of our Easter special? Fuck. A Fantastic Easter and Where to Find It.
All right, well, that's better than what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
I was just thinking ears to you because bunny ears. Easter rabbit, bunny.
You're dumb.
That's all.
You're dumb. Alex, are you a married man or are you in a relationship? You're dumb. Thumbs down, dick fucks.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, the new version of a game called Mario.
The new version of a game called Dragon Quest.
No, Ray?
The new version of a game called
The Mario Brothers.
Yes, thank you. So in this game, you play as Mario, doing like a run thing.
Oh, are you talking about Super Mario Run?
I'm going to be honest, I've already deleted it from my phone. I just did not care for it at all.
So I guess you didn't buy it.
No, I did not.
I deleted it for a different reason, which is that I'm just going to wait for the Android version and then perhaps buy it, although that's not decided either.
Now, why would you wait for the Android version?
Because I now have a separate Android phone that I use just for games.
Oh!
And it's also a higher-end test device I can use for my game.
Oh, that's right. Rayquest.
Wrong.
Oh. Wrong quest.
Okay, that's... Could you just go talk about Mario some more?
I played 3 levels and it didn't grab me, so I deleted it. That's literally all I have to say.
All right. Well, you made up this big hullabaloo about it. I thought we were going to talk about it more.
No, I didn't. I wanted to talk about FF15 and Last Guardian, not Super Mario Run.
Well, you didn't say Last Guardian on the beginning of the show.
I thought it was implied. I've been tweeting about it and streaming it. Why would I not talk about it?
I don't know. People forget things. I forgot to mention that I played Turok 1 on PC because I got that in the Steam sale.
Oh, boy.
But you don't hear me getting mad at you because... What? Anyway.
Idiots.
I love being hairless.
Fact.
Everyone at work got a gift card for Amazon because of our holiday party.
All right, $100 off tanks.
Ooh, well, well, not to brag or anything, but to be fair, it was $200.
Oh, fuck, dude.
So I used that to buy a new 2 terabyte hard drive for my PS4.
Fun.
Because it turned out, coincidentally, I had bought a couple of new games, and they weren't installing. And I had to delete some things I didn't really want to delete. So I just bought the new hard drive and a external version to back everything up to and then restore it from. And yeah, now we're cool.
Now you're cooking.
It's like a brand new world. But it's also what I did with the PS3 originally, because that had, I had the 120 slim one, and then I upgraded that to 500 gigs, and that was barely filled out. And I think the same will happen to PS4 with 2 terabytes. So, yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good for the rest of the life of that system. So, yeah, that's the kind of fun I was doing yesterday.
Man, you didn't get a PS4 Pro?
No, I didn't.
All right.
I mean, I originally entertained it because the PS4 Pro is 1 terabyte, but I thought, well, no, it's either way, it's cheaper to get the 2 terabyte hard drives. And regardless, I don't have a 4K TV, so who would give a shit in this house? Not me. And I don't think it's not even nearly enough of a leap to matter, so.
More like 4K.
Yeah, am I right?
You are right.
Wait, are you right?
I think so.
You're right, yeah.
I'm right, okay.
Yeah. You're the one who's right.
I'm about to murder a human being. Let me get my thought out, you cocksucker!
All right.
Oh, that's
fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Any other good phone games you're playing?
No. I'm tired of talking about games.
What about that new King's Night?
I'm tired of talking about games. You know what is out?
Star Wars Rogue One?
Oh, yeah. I wasn't going there, but yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh, you did see it?
I did, yes.
All right. I probably will next week as well.
Okay, well, then we'll talk about that later as well.
All right.
It's pretty good.
It'll be our last Guardian Star Wars Spectacular.
Yay, Rogue fun.
Star Wars The Phantom Menace.
Without spoiling anything, I can say that I enjoyed it more than Episode 7 simply because it's a little less fan-wanky.
Sure.
Like, Episode 7 was like, remember? Like, yeah, I got it.
Well,
And
Isn't
Rogue One
it
is
fan-wanky in a different way?
yes, but it's also like a good standalone movie where you do not necessarily have to have
Okay.
seen previous movies.
I understand. Yeah.
Episode 7 is like, if you haven't seen another Star Wars movie, it's like you're going to struggle a little bit to care about some of these characters.
Well, of course you don't need to see the previous movies. It takes place before 3 of them.
What? You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. It's a joke. It's said for humor.
Are you doing a funny? It's Italian.
What the fuck is happening?
All right, so yeah, Rogue One discussion for next time. No, but you know what else?
And
You know what-
Obi-Wan. And my favorite, Chewie. They're all here.
You know what else came out? A piece of my tooth.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So this is going to be depressing.
Next chapter in your tooth?
I'll give you 3 guesses as to what I was eating when my tooth broke.
Okay, is this going to be like ironic? Like you're eating a soft thing?
Yes.
Okay. Was it natto?
No.
Was it strawberry ice cream?
No.
Was it rice?
No, it was gum.
Oh, I see. Well, it does have an adhesive property to it, I suppose.
Yes, but it happened as I was crunching down, not pulling up. I heard a crunch, and I'm like, gum doesn't crunch.
Gum doesn't do that.
Gum doesn't do that. And
Wait a minute.
And I immediately spit it out, and there's like a chunk of my molars sticking out of the gum. I'm like, well, that's wrong. There's something wrong going on here.
Now, wait. Was this the same one you had work done on?
No. This is a totally different one.
Okay, jeez.
But it's on the opposite side of the mouth as the recent root canal, because as the root canal was happening, I had to chew on the other side of my mouth for like a month and a half. So I kind of wore it out a bit.
Yeah, so you worked that one twice as much.
Yeah. So it's about, I would say it's about a fifth of the whole molar. It's not a big chunk of the tooth. It's kind of small.
That's enough to matter, yeah.
It's a fifth to a sixth. I think I have it here on my desk.
Oh, great. Show it to everyone.
Well, I can't show it to you. Hang on.
Show it to the camera here.
All right, might be gone. Well, I guess I can forget getting it, what's the word, reinstalled? No. Put back in.
Download the patch.
We're going to have to format your mouth. Oh, no.
Well, new beginnings.
That's where I go, New Beginnings Dental Clinic.
No.
So I guess I have to go back to the dentist pretty soon to do something.
Boy, he must love you.
Hey, man, money.
Yeah.
Money.
Oh, my Lord. Well, I'm sorry.
Well.
But there's no pain, right?
Oh, no, there's pain.
Oh. Well, okay. Enough of a chunk to cause pain. That's great.
It's not pleasant. I just have to floss a lot more.
Yeah, probably.
You know how it is.
Somewhat, yeah.
Oh, good God. All right, so why don't we take another quick break, and we're going to come back and do. We got some fan feedback.
Oh, okay, good.
Right?
Wait, I have to talk more about what I installed on my hard drive. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
A tooth?
Yeah, we got Whoppers here.
We do. Come on back for it.
All right. It's No More Whoppers, your premier video game podcast. I'm Ray, that's Alex.
I'm a double dragon.
What more video games do you want to talk about, Alex?
Double dragon.
That very first Nintendo. You understand what I mean by that?
You play as two dragons, Billy and Jimmy Dragon, punching humans to save your girlfriend, Maria Dragon. 10 out of 10.
All right, great. So what do we got next?
I still prefer the Master System version of that game. Raymond,
course.
We have a couple of letters from some listeners here, if you'll indulge me.
Letters? Do we have any letters music?
We do, because one of them's an over nerd.
Oh.
Hang on a sec. Where's my over nerd theme?
Usually it's me who plays it.
Oh, you play it then. Got a Pikachu, but he's only level 2. What choices am I left with today? Game Boy comes to work with me, grinding near the coffee bean. Starbucks sucks anyway. Over nerds! We got one this week from a Mike Schofield, or Schofield, you never know.
Sheffield.
He's elected to ignore our advice and wrote a very long over nerd.
Has he now?
I'm going to have to trim this down a little bit because it kind of reads like the opening to a novel.
And yet you shouldn't have to.
I should. Yeah, you know what? Forget it. Let's not do it.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's kind of mean, though.
you were going to read it and I was going to be mean.
Oh, you want to do that then?
Yeah, that was the plan.
All right, cool. Okay.
All right.
All right. So, long story short, he goes to a Jiffy Lube, and there's a very over nerdy mechanic working there.
Strange.
So I'll pick up in the middle here. He says, to identify which customer had to come to the counter for each car, he would yell out the make of each car. Hey, Toyota, Ford is ready, etc. Shortly after I arrived, a guy came in who had small Cat Bus and Totoro plushies in his car. Nerd Mechanic got so excited and wanted to keep discussing them while the kid who owned the car and plushies clearly did not want to talk about it. Hey, that Totoro's missing his umbrella. Awkward laugh. He's so small, you could probably just use one of those little drink umbrellas. Awkward laugh. Hey, if you want to sell that Cat Bus, we sometimes buy used cars. Awkward light chuckle. During this whole exchange, me, Plushy Guy, and Mechanic are the only 3 people in the waiting room, and Plushy Guy keeps giving me looks like, please, God, kill me. Luckily, Mechanic had to go back outside to do some work, but from then on, when Mechanic needed to ask Plushy Guy something, instead of calling him Nissan, he would yell out, Totoro! Trying to make it sound as Japanese as possible, and he seemed to be taking as many opportunities to do it as possible. For me, he just got my attention to ask the type of oil and pay my bill, but for Lucky Plushy Guy, Nerd Mechanic found 5 excuses to call out Totoro to him. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, more like Ghibli Lube.
I guess that's the moral of the story. They can be anywhere.
Right? Anybody?
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, good.
Ghibli Lube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess nerds are all around us in many shapes and forms.
They can be everywhere.
Ages, occupations.
Right? Species.
Yeah.
Right? Look at this nerdy taper. It's fucking Dugong is watching season 3 of Buffy.
This marmoset's already seen Rogue One 5 times. Fucking Christ.
God damn it. Oh.
This anemone loves hentai. Who knew?
It's just like one of my Japanese anemones. Anemone.
See, there you go. I think I led you into that one.
Thank you.
Anyway,
but like that's the danger of the over nerd in the wild. Like they see that you like a nerdy thing, and they just they attach onto it, and they don't let go, and they won't talk about anything else. And it's like, I get it. We have a shared connection. We don't have to make it the main focus of conversation.
That's why I don't play Game Boys or DSs on the bus or anything. Barely even the airport.
See, I don't get it too badly at the bar. Every once in a while, somebody will just go on and on and on about an obscure game or series that they think that I know that I don't. And I just have to kind of smile and nod like, yep, great. Sounds like fun.
Tell us what you know about the Neptunia series, Alex.
Oh, fuck. That one. It was made by Simon Fitch, originally for the Coleco Entertainment System.
Okay, well.
In 1985.
All right, point made. Alex.
Sold
We're good.
about 100,000 copies in its first week.
Yep.
2 thumbs up from Siskel and Ebert.
Alex. Yep. Right.
It was launched into space.
We can keep going.
By the Queen Mother as an example of exceptional Earth culture.
Yeah.
But she aimed it at the sun, and now it's gone.
Alex is here. Alex, give me your last name. Pronounce it for me.
Fraioli! All right. Where were we? Oh, yeah, we have another letter.
Wait. Hold on.
What? Wait, don't tell me.
Mike, you really should have kept it short.
Yeah, please.
Now, Alex had to basically highlight it for us. And he shouldn't have to do that. Just keep it short, which is what we tell you every time when we ask for Over Nerds. I work as an editor, and that will always upset me. So please keep the details to a minimum. Keep the core of the story intact, and give us that as your little jewel of an email. It's been a while since we've had Over Nerds. It's been a while since we've done this show. And so I think it's important to really reiterate that.
Well, if he's, I don't know how old this person is. If he's still in high school, then it's fine. Because I remember when I was in high school, I tried to write like as flowery and extensively as possible, and it was just really annoying and unreadable.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then as you get into college and you get past that, you're like, oh, maybe I should actually be concise and just get my point across instead of worrying about being flowery and impressive.
Dragon Quest poetry.
And embellishment is a lot of that. Like when you're telling a story, you don't need to embellish or explain every detail. You can kind of trust us to get the gist of what you're saying. I cosplayed several times. I did, though.
Oh, shit.
Raymond, would you
All
like...
right, next.
Okay, we have a letter here. This doesn't really fit into any of our categories. We have a letter here from Justin Baker. He says, Dearest Nomo, where the hell is the I'm from Australia drop from? Hang on, I gotta pull this up.
I'm from Australia!
Great. I run my own show with a Patreon campaign, and whenever I'm thanking our Australian patron, I always say it, and my co-host acts like I'm an insane person. Then I have to assure him that it's a thing, and I'm not making it up. Please, 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 where is it from? Regards, Justin Baker.
I'm from Australia!
That is from the Walking the Room podcast, which I think is now done.
Yeah. But who knows which episode?
Oh.
Good luck with that.
Actually, wait. Did you make these, or was it like a pre-made Walking the Room soundboard?
There was a soundboard, yeah.
That's what I thought. Right, you got all these classics.
How about that, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Don't you snitch.
Boosh.
Come at me, bro.
Take the people out of the oven.
I'm from Australia!
And my favorite.
No, 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 no!
All right. Oh.
I'm dying for a piece of good old New York pizza.
I want to lick pussy.
I'm dying for a piece of good old New York pizza.
Feel free to ask me what that's from.
I want to say Goodfellas. Pretty sure.
You got it.
Yay!
You're just that good. Who knew?
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
You got a friend in me.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Right. Great.
Yeah, drops. They're fun.
They are fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cartoon. It's a fantasy land.
You're a fantasy land. Oh, did I tell you I went to a pub quiz recently?
Really?
Yes, there's a bar like one block over from Critical Hit called Elephant's Nest.
Boy, those are two peas in the pod, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. And they do this pub trivia event, I think, once a month. And I entered with some of my pals.
Is it like, what ethnicity is this bar supposed to be?
Oh, English. Like English pub.
Okay, yeah, of course, yeah.
So, yeah, we entered and we came in second out of 7 teams, which I think is the best I've ever done there.
That's pretty good.
We're
number 2.
It's one of the more competitive pub quizzes in the city.
Yeah, what was the question that won it?
Well, we got a whole round. We nailed an entire round, which granted was an easy round. It was for 20 points. Name these, like the guy showed us pictures. Name this famous sci-fi movie robot and what movie it's from.
Okay.
So we got that round 100% correct.
What was one of the robots? You remember?
Well, the first one was Ash from Alien.
Okay.
And we knew we were doing pretty well when the way that you check the answers is you change answer sheets with the next table. Mm-hmm. So as we're checking their answers, we saw that for Ash's name, they put Science Man. So we were pretty confident that we did all right.
All right.
Let's see. You got your Johnny 5. You got your T-1000.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
The dumb one from Lost in Space. There's a bunch of them.
Pretty good.
But there's also a bunch of legit hard categories in the quiz, like here are 4 flags. What 4 United States are they from? It's like, well, none of them are California, so I don't know.
Yeah, California's got the bear on it.
Right? Everyone knows the bear.
Yeah.
But here's like a gold star on red, green, and blue stripes. What the fuck is that?
Super Confederates. I don't know.
So yeah, that
Wonder
was
Woman? Is that it?
Wonder Woman! That was fun.
The flag of Meepos? It's not even a state.
Oh, man. Oh, I made up a Perfect Strangers joke the other day.
Oh, okay.
Where does Larry's cousin hang his laundry?
I don't know. Where?
On the balcony.
Pretty good.
All right.
It's,
judges no. Judges say no.
Well, the important thing is I liked it, and you're
Thank
very
you.
smart and talented.
Aw, Mom.
That's why you're in the gifted class.
Yes! Hey,
I love Giuseppe.
I was almost in the gifted program. I think I've told that story before.
Okay.
Like how that woman wanted me to define the word flagrant, and I kept describing fragrant. I'm in second grade. I don't know what flagrant means.
No, of course not. Yeah.
Japan, like flagrant. Oh yeah, it's something that smells good.
Japan.
No. Listen to me say it again. Flagrant. Yeah, just like a flower. It smells really good. Yeah, that did foreshadow my coming to Japan, I think.
It was destined.
So the only other real piece of news this past month and a half is I took a little trip to Osaka. I had to get a special notarized form from the U.S. consulate.
Really? It's only in Osaka or what?
There used to be one in Nagoya.
Oh, that's right.
But they didn't
I
really
think we went over this last time.
Yeah, they didn't get enough business.
Yeah.
So they just gave all their duties to the Osaka consulate.
And, yeah, remember when I made the joke Big Saka? That was pretty good.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
But Nagoya still has a consul, like a guy who runs the consulate. But there's no consulate.
Yeah.
And the consul for America, for Nagoya, came to the bar like a year or so ago.
Okay.
And I wanted to ask him, what do you do? Because there's no consulate here. I have no idea what he could possibly do.
Yeah.
So I had to go all the way to Osaka. I need a form that basically says I'm not currently married.
Not insane.
So that I can get married. Yeah. I got a stamp that says not insane. And I like that when you go into the consulate, like obviously it's kind of not heavily guarded, but like security is not lax.
Okay.
Like there's 2 dudes out front with sticks. You know how the police do that in Japan sometimes.
Okay.
And there's
like
a bunch
kendo practice swords?
Yeah, pretty much like you'd see at the Nagoya station.
All right.
You got a guy, there's like a metal detector and a bunch of guards inside. Mm-hmm. And I walk in and one of the guys is like, are you a citizen? I'm like, oh, yeah. And he's like, whoa, we're a citizen coming through.
What?
Like, yeah, I guess like they have to announce it.
Okay.
Like to whoever's in the lobby. Like it's some kind of thing that they do. And I know
Did
they
he
were.
say it in that voice and accent? That's what I.
No, that's the thing. I know they weren't trying to be sarcastic, but it sure as hell sounded sarcastic. It's like, oh, hey, look out, we got a citizen coming through. Hey, look at this guy.
Did I tell you I'm Italian? Let me restate that.
But yeah, it was like the smoothest bureaucratic thing I've ever experienced. I was in and out in 20 minutes. I just had to go to the 4th floor and go to a window and just hand over a form and
Not
$50,
bad.
and the woman
Yeah.
stamped it and said thanks, bye.
So, are you getting married in Japan?
Yeah, that's why I got that.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, it's not for the benefit of the U.S. government. They don't give a shit.
No.
But I need the form to give to the Japanese government because
Yeah.
they won't let you get married if you're already married.
Does getting married in Japan give you any benefits? I don't mean like a green card necessarily, but something good-ish. I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's some tax breaks if you have a household, and
Okay. Well.
and yeah, it will help me get my permanent residency, which I can apply for,
Yeah. Okay.
and I should apply for.
Yeah, the tax thing is pretty standard, I think. So
Right?
get hitched.
Tax this.
Tax what?
This.
What?
My fucking voice.
Pretty good. Bringing back all the classics this week.
What the fuck is funny about that?
Consider it our Christmas gift to you.
Yeah.
Really gotta find a better quality version of that.
Yeah, you really do.
Sorry.
Here's Alex.
Hi, here's me.
Hell, I can get one for you.
We have integrity, and that's not for sale.
All right.
Oh, hi, Ray.
Hi.
How's it going with you?
Oh, pretty good. Anything else you want to talk about?
No. Except my friend Brad is coming tonight. I'm gonna hang out with him for a while.
All right, cool. Tell him I said hi.
I will. He's been on the show before.
Yeah, I know.
I might record an impromptu episode with him again.
Hey, I welcome it.
I haven't seen that guy since that episode. That was like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah. Wow.
God damn.
Hey, here's an idea.
What?
You could record something with him as a Boxing Day episode.
Oh, sweet. Good old... Ow, fuck! I stabbed myself with a pen.
Whoa! Boxing Day's gotten violent.
Who thought boxing would be so violent?
Oh, God.
That is so Alex.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next 2 days because I'm actually giving myself time off this year.
Whoa.
Last year
Can
I
you
just
afford
took...
it?
No, but I'm doing it anyway.
All right. Last year, what?
Last year I only took off New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Oh,
This year I'm taking off that plus a few more days.
I see.
I just want time to stay at home and play games.
Those are big drinking days, though.
Yeah, for me.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, but no one's going to spend it at my place.
Wow, don't sell yourself short.
I want to do something.
Wow, no one go to Critical Hit then.
Maybe
Feel like
I
it's a
want to
fun
go
place
out.
to be.
You ever think about that?
Did I think about what?
What? Fuck you!
Oh, no, I didn't.
Maybe I want to go out. Hello?
Sorry, I had trouble thinking about it.
Thinking about what?
You going out.
Well, I'm going out, so get used to it.
All right. Are you here and or queer?
Yes, get used to that.
All right. But you're getting married to a woman.
Oh, a beard.
Shh. All right. Your secret's safe with us.
So I'm working Christmas Eve, but I have Christmas Day and Boxing Day off, and then I'm working the next 3 days, and I got the 30th through the 2nd off. It's kind of a weird array of days.
No, that's about right.
I gotta do something. I like, there's something kind of comforting about just staying home all day and playing games and doing laundry. Because, I love the feeling of putting a load of laundry in the machine and being like, well, I can't go anywhere for the next 40 minutes. I better sit down on the couch and play FF15.
The laundry might explode.
Right? And then when the laundry's done, I gotta hang it up, and it's like, well, I can't go anywhere for the next 6 hours. I better sit here, wait for the laundry to dry while I play FF15.
Wow, that's kind of a shitty dryer.
No, okay.
One of them 6-hour dryers?
Dryers are not popular in Japan because they use a lot of energy.
I understand, Alex.
You have to hang things
thing
outside.
I said for humor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm also funny like you. Remember?
What?
Yeah, I am.
What?
You like me because I'm funny. That was why we're friends?
False?
No, yes.
Dear Nikki, are you swap note to inventory my nuts?
Remember in 2001 when we met on the internet?
Oh, yeah. That's right, at that flea market.
That's a really derogatory name for the GIA, but okay.
Oh, that fucking flea market on a website.
God.
Bunch of slackers.
Threads of fate, get out of here.
More like shadow farts.
I'm not even going to go along with that.
Aw.
It's not nice.
I reviewed that, actually, for the GIA.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my first reviews. I think I gave it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
I stand by that.
And somebody from the GIA worked on it.
Oh, really? I probably should have mentioned that.
Well, we were
I did
young.
not know that.
Zach worked on the localization.
I know he worked on Dragon Warrior 7, but I did not know he also worked on Shadow Hearts.
Yeah.
Fancy that.
And then he worked on BioShock 2.
Wow.
And now he's like directing Psychonauts 2.
That is true. And he used to be our senpai.
Yeah. That's true.
I remember I sent in my application for the GIA, and I guess the whole staff at the time made a list of pros and cons about you and me before they hired us.
Yeah, I know the story, and I've also seen that.
I just love it. Like, a year after we were hired, and like the site had already gone under, Nick Maragos, formerly of Atlas, now I guess he's with Nintendo.
Yes.
He told me, "Oh yeah, here are the pros and cons that Zach wrote about you when we were looking over your resume." And it was pros: writing is concise and in a GIA style. Cons: has a girlfriend, plays the French horn.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God! Speaking of that, though, speaking of GIA applications,
what?
There is going to be
the new version of a game called
Boku no Natsuyasumi.
Oh, that's right.
They're making a mobile version.
Oh,
through Sony's new mobile subsidiary thingy.
Oh my God, Boku no subsidiary.
So that and Parappa and of course Dokudemo Isho.
Nice.
So they had this like weird vision trailer for it, where they didn't show any games, but they showed people playing with like CGI representations of the characters, as if they're going to be with you wherever you go, right? That sort of shit.
Dokudemo Isho.
And it's like Boku hanging out with like schoolgirls.
Right.
Which I don't think was the target audience for that franchise ever.
Well, no, but who wants to hang out with schoolgirls is boys.
Yeah.
So you show your protagonist doing what you want to do.
I guess you got me there.
Yeah.
Fine.
A high school girl is not going to want to bang a 9-year-old, as far as I know.
No, but a 9-year-old would want to bang high school girls.
100%. Not even up for
from
debate.
Experience.
Yes.
Okay. All right, then. The point is moot.
All right.
But yeah, no idea what that thing is going to be like at all. But so, yeah.
Open world.
Really falls apart in the end.
Yeah.
They couldn't finish August.
Boy, we're gonna be surprised when it turns out it's just like an open world Assassin's Creed, but with Boku in it.
I'm all for it.
And you're just like sneaking around killing dudes.
We have had the idea that they should just make one that's just like at a camp, a summer camp or something.
Oh yeah, and there's like
and just call it our summer vacation.
And there's thousands of identical Bokus.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
No, you'd have to get custom shirts and hair, I'm sure, and do all that.
Oh, you mean like an MMO?
Well, I mean,
because that would be a good idea.
Yeah, I mean they have GTA Online. It's sort of the same thing,
right?
And of course, you got to get your special armor, your special bosses, events, expansions.
Yeah, pre-order Bokutachi no Natsuasumi Day 1 edition and receive your download code for Beetle Armor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it'd be great.
And your epic mount, a riding mower.
I really do wish he had been in that PlayStation All-Stars fighting game.
All right.
It's like you can design him so easily. He has the bug net. He uses it to fuck people up. Like, of course.
Well, now
I've
we have
designed half the character right there. Why wasn't he in that game?
Now we've got the villager from Animal Crossing, so it might be a little too similar.
That's the fuck. Yeah, you see, that's what fucking happens. You don't come up with these good ideas. People don't push it through, and then Nintendo steals it, which is what they've been doing for 30. I'm just kidding. Nintendo, great ripper offer.
Yeah, Nintendo's doomed. I've seen the writing on the walls.
Yes. But yeah, sorry. Just want to interject one last bit of game news there.
I love when you interject.
Yes.
Up. Okay.
I mean, I'd say I'm excited and looking forward to it, but I don't even know what the fuck it's about, so whatever. I can't stalk Ayabe. That won't work either.
Yes, you can.
Well, he's not going to say anything. He's going to say his usual shit. Thank you. And that's it.
You've already no, come on. You interviewed him. You've already got an in. You both got the same first name. Jerry. Jerry Ayabe. What I'm saying is you don't need the cufflinks.
City council member Jerry Ayabe. There's got to be one in like Hawaii, right?
Probably. He's one of the guys who voted against having toys in the Happy Meals.
What does that mean? What is that?
I don't know. And his daughter plays piano.
You confused me for the last time. Let's end the show, shall we?
Fine. All right.
Somebody said that in a blog. It has to be true.
All right, everyone. I'm sorry. That really got me.
I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday.
Yes. Well, you might actually be having it if you're listening to the show on
that's
release
right.
day.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Here's your gift. Download it for your face.
Yeah. What'd you ask for Christmas, by the way?
Nothing.
You're not getting any gifts?
I don't ask for anything. I guess I am. I don't ask for anything.
Not even some new Ninja Turtles?
I'm pretty sure Ruri's mom got me a Famicom Mini.
Oh, okay.
Because I did pick up and shake and feel and weigh the box, and it's all of it says Famicom Mini.
So yeah, great.
I refuse to open it until tomorrow.
I would still like for you to find one for me if you could.
I have not. I've also been looking one. Yeah, here's a message to Matt. I was going to try to find one for you for Christmas. Could not. I will as soon as I find one.
All right. I don't even want one for Christmas. You're just on the hook for it until you get it.
Fine.
Indefinitely.
Great.
Or until I find one and get one.
All right.
On Amazon at the right time or something. Who knows?
Michael Bay Des.
Yeah. Hold on. I got to play that relevant drop.
That very first Nintendo. You understand what I mean by that?
In Japan, they called it Famicom.
All right. Well, that's been the show, everybody. Go to our website, nomorewhoppers.tumblr.com. We didn't do any donations this week, obviously, because it's been sunsetted. But you can still give us money.
Oh, yeah. I want to say, though, like, I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you have a recurring donation set up, it's totally cool to cancel it. We get it. We don't do this weekly anymore. Some people have not canceled, and we appreciate that because we still do actually need money to keep the show going. I will say, though, every time I get the email from PayPal, it's like, such and such is canceled, automated payments. I'm like, 90%, that's cool, I get it, I understand, and then 10%, you're dead to me. I know that's not fair. But
Seems weird that they would notify you, though. I don't know why PayPal would do that.
I wish they would just quietly stop doing them.
This person burned their bridge.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Please do not reply to this automated message.
Maybe in the future, if we can sort of nail down like a more consistent schedule, we can get something else going.
Yeah,
it's not impossible. You know, if someday get enough money to hire more people, I will actually have days off and can record with you more.
Or someday if the bar needs to be demolished by a big giant metal ball, then yeah.
Or a giant lizard.
Right, yes. Terrible lizard.
It's called Gojira. That's like, that always bugs me, like, people who call it Gojira in English. It's almost as annoying as people who call it Ringu instead of the ring. Like, I know they're differentiating because the Japanese version is different. I just hate hearing that.
You remember how we talked about the Japanese version of Sideways, that movie?
Oh, yeah!
They do have it on, like, Amazon in this country, but the official translated name of that movie is Sideways.
Perfect.
That's just, they just wrote it out in Romanized.
Oh, no.
Because, it's also called Sideways, so we have to differentiate it somehow.
God damn it, that's like... What's even
this
worse?
Isn't Sideways. I'm watching Sideways, please. Get it right.
Like, it's a remake, so, like, I kind of understand, but what really gets me is I use the IMDb app on my phone here, and it knows I'm in Japan.
Yeah.
So, like, if a movie on IMDb has a Romaji, like, pigeon katakana title, it will say that instead. So, like, I'm in Japan, my app is set to English, but if I look up The Matrix, it comes up as Za Matorikusu.
Wow.
Like, why? Who thought that was a good idea? Anyway.
Yeah, anyway, you can still give us money. We have a donate button on our website. Give us some money there. Please, you can like our Facebook page too, facebook.com/NoMoreWhoppers. Someday we'll bring back fan fun properly.
Someday.
And send over nerd stories to nomorewhoppers@gmail.com. Those are brief and probably funny stories about really extreme nerds that you have met. Or have been. Thank you. And we're on Twitter as No More Whoppers. Personally, we are also on Twitter. Alex is...
Hi, I'm Patooey.
A drop that I forgot.
Fucking hell. I'll play it.
No, I forgot to get it entirely.
Oh, gee. Well, what was it?
I'm not spoiling it. It's too good.
Fine. All right. I'm Patooey. That's Pitohui.
And I am RDBAAA. 3 A's.
3 A's. And hey, you can also follow the bar at Critical Hit Bar.
Yes. What else?
Oh, and also, don't forget to visit the bar in Nagoya, Japan, just off the what?
Beltline.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Right past the Lion's Den adult entertainment outlet.
I was on a couple of podcasts recently. Retronauts.
Fun.
We talked about Sonic the Hedgehog.
The what?
The Sonic the Hedgehog?
The Sonic the Hedgehog.
The Sonic the Hedgehog. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, dude. TSTH. Everyone knows him. Also the active ingredient in marijuana, I think.
Yeah, right. What was that? That was episode 81, it's called. And then also I was on the Geek Box, which is done with some friends of mine, Ryan Scott, and some other people I worked with. Justin Haywald, do you remember him?
Oh, Wald of the State.
Yes. Thank you.
Great.
I still think of that. The best thing I ever came up with.
Yes, I agree.
That was episode 402. I hadn't been on that show in like 4 years, I think, so.
Wow.
He managed to invite me back. How about that?
That was nice. What's he doing these days? The last time I thought he was working at GamePro. I don't think he's doing that anymore.
Justin, he's at GameSpot.
Oh, GameSpot. Okay.
Yeah, he was at GamePro.
Yes. With you.
Me. But then I got fired. And then
Cat Bailey.
They all got fired. And then, so yeah.
And the building exploded. And, well, it was a whole to-do.
But it had to be done. Anyway. Yeah, that's me as far as appearances. Are you on any podcasts?
No.
Okay. We also sell No More Whoppers shirts if you want to give us money that way.
Wait, I'm available for podcasts, though, man. It'll be fun.
All right.
If anyone wants to Skype me in and just, like, have me yell at them about how I can't get a good cannoli in Japan for 45 minutes, I'm willing to do that.
Okay, can you record No More Whoppers next week?
Next week?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
Then let's do it.
All right.
Great.
It's on record.
It's
I'm not editing
date.
this out.
All right, fine.
It's gonna stay in.
Good.
I'm warning you.
Don't! Alex!
Okay, I won't warn you then. Yeah, shirts. Those are also on the website. Go look for that button. Well, that's the show. And again, Alex, thanks for being a good sport.
Anytime.
Bless you.
Thank you. God bless us, everyone.
Indeed, yes. Joyous Noel. Everybody else, keep your nose clean, and we'll see you next week. Gold subscribers, stick around till after the show. We continue our heated ruminations on what the fuck the word depressing means.
I could ride a motorcycle, but I can't land a motorcycle.